Hello, Dr. Nofadlin, and hello, everyone. We are Group 4, and today we will present about Tenaga Nasional Berhad and the importance of knowledge sharing tool in the digital area. Before I begin with the introduction, I will introduce myself. My name is Cornelius Kelambong, and my friend is Alia Masara, Emmanuel Baptiste, Miskina Maya, Vanessa, and Afifah. This is the table content of our presentation. Is the first one is introductions, literature review, methodology, analysis, and conclusion. This is our introduction. Today, I will talk about Tenaga Nasional Berhad or TMB and how knowledge sharing tool has helped the company stay competitive in the digital era. TNB is a Malaysian largest electricity utility company, which is responsible for generating, transmitting, and distributing power nationwide. With thousands of employees across different regions, effective communication and knowledge sharing are vital for smooth operation and service quality. However, challenges like information silos and the loss of knowledge when experienced staff retire occur. To overcome this, TMB has used tools such as Microsoft Teams, SharePoint, and internal digital platform to help the employees to collaborate and share the information easily. This too has improved teamwork, productivity, and to ensure that valuable knowledge is retained and accessible. In short, effective use of knowledge sharing tool has helped TNB build a connect and inform workforce, support long-term success and innovation. That from me, I will pass to the next presenter.
I am Alema Sarah binti Hizam, and now I will explain about the literature review. First thing first, let's see about the knowledge sharing tools. Knowledge sharing tools refers to digital platforms that helps individuals and organizations to create, store, access, and share knowledge efficiently. These tools are important because they support the communications and collaboration among the employees. For example, the organization use intranet system, databases, and cloud storage to manage the informations. Through these tools, employees can easily access the knowledge, reduce duplications of works, and improve decision-making process. In addition, knowledge sharing tools also helps the organizations retain valuable knowledge, especially when experienced the employees leave. In the context of Tenaga Nasional Berhad (TNB), these tools are important to ensure that technical knowledge, operational procedures, and employees' expertise can be shared efficiently across the departments. Therefore, these tools are essentials in improving organizational performance and efficiency. Secondly, we look at the networking. Networking refers to the process of building and maintaining relationships among the individuals or groups to share the information and knowledge. In organizations, networking plays an important role in connecting people who have knowledge with those who need it. There are two types of connections in networking, which are the strong ties and weak ties. Strong ties involve the close relationship that promotes trust and frequent communications, while the weak ties help bring in new ideas and different perspectives. With the support of communication technologies such as email and online platforms, networkings allow the employees to share information more efficiently. In Tenaga Nasional Berhad (TNB), networking helps employees from different units and locations to exchange the knowledge and best practices. especially in managing energy operations and services. As a result, it enhanced the collaborations, innovations, and overall organizational effectiveness. Next is groupware. Groupware refers to computer-based software that supports the collaborations, communications, and coordinations among the individuals working towards a common goal. It provides a shared digital environment where users can interact, share information, and manage the tasks regardless of time and locations. Example of groupware include the Microsoft Team, the Slack, Google Workspace, and Zoom. These tools allow the virtual meetings, document sharing, and real-time collaborations. For Tenaga Nasional Berhad, groupware tools support the coordinations among the teams, especially for project management, meetings, and real-time collaboration across different branches. As a result, a groupware improves teamwork, increase the productivity, and support the faster decision making. Therefore, it plays an important role in enhancing the knowledge sharing practices within the organization.
Hi, I'm Miss Kinamaya. For this section, I will explain the methodology used in our study on knowledge sharing tool and technologies at Tenaga Nasional Berhad or TM. This study adopts a qualitative secondary research design where information is collected from existing published sources rather than through survey or interview. This approach allows us to examine TNB's knowledge management practices using reliable and publicly available information. For data collection, we get the information from three main sources. These include TNB's official website and integrated annual report 2023, credible media news, portals such as The Star and New Street Times, and peer-reviewed academic journal related to knowledge management. The data was then analyzed using a thematic analysis approach. We organized the findings into three key themes, which is technical infrastructure, which focuses on the technologies used to store and share knowledge. Process integration, which examines how knowledge is documented and retained, and cultural impact, which explores how employers are encouraged to participate in knowledge sharing practices. That's all from me. Thank you.
Next, I will be presenting my analysis of the knowledge management tools used by Tenaga Nasional Berhad and evaluating their practical effectiveness from a public policy perspective. The first tool is TNB Digital Grid Platform. This includes technologies like SCADA system, advanced distribution management system, and artificial intelligence. Essentially, though these tools gather real-time data from thousands of sensors across the national grid. This data is then processed by AI algorithm to predict power demand and detect potential faults before they cause blackouts. In terms of practical effectiveness, this tool has been highly successful for urban areas. According to Bernama, TNB's Chief Digital Officer described the AI as 24-hour security guard that can detect cable faults early. This has significantly reduced power outage and improved service reliability. However, the limitation is that rural areas in Sabah and Sarawak lack the same sensor infrastructure. This creates what we call data inequality. The system knows everything about Kuala Lumpur but very little about remote villages. This is a major concern from a public policy perspective, as it affects equitable service delivery across the nation. Next, the second tool is TNBX. TNB's corporate venture capital and innovation arm. TNBX functions as a bridge between TNB and external source of knowledge, such as startups, universities, and research institutions. It helps the company acquire new knowledge on emerging technologies like floating solar, green hydrogen, and battery storage. practically TNBX moderately effective. It successfully prevents TNB from suffering from not invented here syndrome where organizations reject outside ideas. It brings fresh perspective and helps TNB stay current with global energy trends. However, the practical effectiveness is limited by bureaucratic barriers. Since TNB is a government-linked company, it must follow strict government procurement rules. Even TNBX identifies a promising new solution, the approval process to implement it can take 1 to 2 years. By then, the technology may already outdated, while TNBX is good at finding new knowledge. It struggles to apply that knowledge quickly. The third tool consists of human-centric approaches, the ILSAS Training Academy and Community of Practice. ILSAS is TNB's official corporate academy established over 40 years ago to train engineers and technical staff. Community of Practice are informal networks where experienced engineers share their hands-on knowledge with younger colleagues. These two are particularly important because they capture tacit knowledge, the kind of practical experience that cannot be found in manuals. For example, veteran engineers have decades of experience dealing with Malaysia's monsoon floods and lightning strikes, which is invaluable for emergency response planning. In terms of effectiveness, these two work well for immediate safety training. However, there are two growing challenges. First, many senior engineers are approaching retirement and the company is not documenting their knowledge fast enough. Second, younger employees prefer digital communication over face-to-face storytelling, creating a generation gap in transfer knowledge.
And so, to conclude, the NB has successfully used AI and digital platforms to improve grid reliability and share critical operational knowledge. However, a major digital divide still exists, as rural Sabah and Sarawak lack the advanced technological coverage found in urban areas. So, to fix this, the NB must expand IoT infrastructure to rural regions to eliminate data inequality and work with regulators to create flexible sandboxes for faster renewable energy testing. Additionally, ILAS must modernize knowledge retention by digitizing senior engineer expertise into AI bots and structured mentoring programs, ensuring vital institutional memory is never lost. That's all from us. Thank you very much.